Fluffy to Lean Day 15. I've really been thinking about my programming for the past couple of days, and that's because I'm super determined to program for myself and to put together a perfect program for me. I realize that's a process that's probably going to take several more months, if not several more years, but I think it's a really important part of a natural lifter's journey to program for themselves. So when I first started training here by myself, I had really crude, very basic workouts. I would basically just squat, bench, and deadlift. I'd also do some pull-ups, but that's about all I do. So one of my workouts would be just doing like 8 sets on the bench, and that's it. Next day, I'd come and do 8 sets on the squats, and then the next day, I'd do 8 sets on the deadlift, and so on. That's pretty much how I trained in the beginning. Super basic, but as time went on, I've been interested in getting a larger variety of exercises, and I've slowly sort of transitioned from just focusing on strength to more focusing on sort of bodybuilding, hypertrophy, so making my muscles bigger, making them look better. And along those lines, I've trained today a brand new muscle group, which I've actually never trained before. And that's what you're seeing on screen here, my calves. So I did some calf raises today for the first time, seated here with a easy bar on my knees. And for some reason, I've just never trained my calves before, but like it's never even crossed my mind to train my calves before. Like I didn't even realize that I could train my calves with the equipment I had. For some reason, I don't know why, but I just thought I needed like a machine to train my calves. I didn't realize it was something you could just like throw a barbell on your knees and move your calves up and down. It makes perfect sense now that I think about it, but it just never occurred to me. And I never even really looked at my calves. I never really cared about them, but I sort of had an epiphany the other day and I was like, damn, my calves are like pretty shit. And like I looked at them for the first time and I thought, damn, those look like really underdeveloped. And especially if my quads are going to be getting bigger, my entire body's going to be getting bigger. Like I don't want to leave my calves behind and just have like super skinny calves. So I think I've kind of also like been drinking the Kool-Aid on the whole like meme of like training calves is bullshit and like you can't make your calves bigger and it's all genetic. So instead of just believing all that, I thought, you know what? Why don't I just actually try this for myself and see what happens? So today I'm going to be taking some measurements of my calves and let's see if doing these calf raises, if adding this into my program can actually make a difference and add some mass onto my calves. It's something I've never trained before, so I'm hoping I'm going to get some newbie gains in the beginning. And if I don't, then maybe I'll have to try with a bit more volume or try and train them several times per week. And well, if that doesn't work, then I guess we'll just have to believe that it is just genetics. But I'm going to give it a real shot and see if I can actually grow my calves. There's a couple other things I'm going to be adding into the program. In general, it's going to be less volume across the board, but a higher selection of exercises. See you tomorrow.